Hello, my name is Ahmad Khoirul Ulum with the student number 2401101101032, and in this video, me and my group will analyze a text with the title "Do you speak English?" I will analyze sentence 1 until 2 and my friend will
So the sentence
is I had an amusing experience last year. After I had left a small village in the south of France, I drove on to the next town. If we translate this sentence into Indonesian, then it's going to be, saya memiliki pengalaman yang seru tahun lalu. Setelah saya meninggalkan suatu desa kecil di selatan Prancis, saya berkendara ke kota berikutnya. So the first sentence is a simple sentence because it has only one independent clause. The first sentence had I, that's a pronoun acting as a noun. Had is a finite verb because it is a past tense. An amusing experience last year is an object phrase acting as the director of the transitive verb had. The second phrase, what I meant to say is the second sentence is a complex sentence because it has one dependent and one independent clause. The second sentence had I as a pronoun acting as a noun in both dependent and independent clause. After I had left a small village in the south of France is a dependent clause. Had left is a verb phrase and also a finite verb because it is a past perfect tense. I drove onto the next town is an independent clause. Drove is a finite verb. A small village in the south of France is noun phrase acting as direct object of the transitive verb. Left in the dependent clause.
Hello, my name is Aniza Kurnia Hamda Fatroty and my study number is 24049. I had nearly reached the town when the young man suddenly said very slowly, "Do you speak English?" As I soon learned, he was English himself. I will analyze this text. I is subject, had is a finite verb, nearly is adverb, reach is non-finite verb, the town is non-phrase as object, the is adjective, town is noun, and when the young man suddenly said, when is conjunction, coordinate conjunction. The young man is a noun phrase. The is definite article. Young is adjective. Man is a noun. Suddenly said. Suddenly is adverb. Said is finite verb. Very slowly. Very slowly is adverb phrase. Do you speak English? Do is finite verb, you is subject, speak is non-finite verb, English is object. As I soon learned, as is conjunction, subordinate conjunction, I is subject, soon is adverb, learned is finite verb. He was English himself. He is subject. Was is finite verb. English is adjective. Himself is pronoun or noun. This sentence is compound complex sentence because the sentence has 4 independent clause and 1 dependent clause. All of clause of this sentence is independent clause except as I soon learned, is dependent clause. And the translation of this sentence is, saya hampir sampai di kota ketika seorang pemuda tiba-tiba berkata dengan sangat pelan, apakah Anda bisa berbahasa Inggris? Setelah saya pelajari, ternyata dia juga bisa berbahasa Inggris, atau dia juga orang Inggris.
My name is Amelya Marthaningtyas. My last number is 1021. The first sentence I want to analyze two sentences. I stopped and he asked me for a lift. And the second sentence is, apart from a few words, I do not know any French at all. Now let me analyze the first sentence. I stopped and he asked me for a lift. I, as subject of the first clause, stopped as finite verb, intransitive, and as core conjunction. He, a subject of second clause, asked as finite verb, transitive, me as object of finite verb. For is preposition, a lift is noun phrase as object of preposition for. The sentence is compound sentence because this sentence contains two independent clauses. The first independent clause is I stopped, and the second independent clause is he asked me for a lift. And the translation for this sentence is aku berhenti dan dia memintaku untuk mengantarnya. And the second sentence is, apart from a few words, I do not know any French at all. Apart from is a prepositional phrase. A few words is a noun phrase as object of prepositional phrase apart from. I, a subject, do not is finite verb, intransitive, know as non-finite verb, pair verb. Any French is noun phrase. At is a preposition. All is a pronoun as object of preposition at. The sentence is simple sentence because the sentence just have one independent clause. And the translation for the sentence is, selain beberapa kata, saya tidak tahu bahasa Perancis sama sekali.
My name is Sepbriana Rahma, and my student number is 240110101036. I will analyze this text is the fifth, so the seventh sentence is as soon as he had got into the car, I said good morning to him in French, and he replied in the same language. As soon as a subordinate conjunction. He, as a subject, had as a finite verb, got as a non-finite part participle. So, had got is a verb phrase. Into is a preposition. The as an adjective, car as a noun. The car as a noun phrase as an object. Into the car as a preposition phrase. And the second clause, I said good morning to him in French. I as a subject, said as a finite verb, could as an adjective, morning as a noun, good morning as a noun phrase. To is a to preposition, and him as a noun as a pronoun, in is a preposition, friend is a noun, so in friend is a preposition phrase. And the third clause is, and he replied in the same language. And as a coordinator conjunction, he as a subject, replied as a finite verb, in as a preposition, the as a adjective, same as a adverb, language as a noun. So the same language is a noun phrase. In the same language is a prepositional phrase. So this text is a compound complex sentence because has a three clause. Because dependent clause and two independent clause. Where is dependent and independent clause? The dependent clause is the first clause. As soon as he had got into the car. Why? Because as soon as is a conjunction of a time. So this dependent clause as a adverbial clause of time and explain about time. And the independent clause is the second and the third. I said good morning to him in French and he replied in the same language. Is an independent clause. Why? Because between the second clause and the third clause has a coordinated conjunction is a and that I know and is explained that two clause is the same. And then the translation of this text is segera setelah dia masuk ke dalam mobil, aku mengucapkan selamat pagi kepada dia menggunakan bahasa Prancis dan dia menjawabnya dengan bahasa yang sama. And seven sentence is neither of us spoke during the journey. I will analyze this sentence. Neither as a pronoun, of as a preposition, as a pronoun as a noun. So neither of us is a noun phrase as a subject. Spoke is a finite verb. During as a preposition. The as an adjective. Journey is a noun. The journey is a noun phrase as a subject, as an object. During the journey is a preposition phrase. This sentence is a simple sentence because had independent clause. One independent clause. Because has a one finite verb. And I will translation this sentence. Tidak dari kita berdua berbicara selama perjalanan.
That's all from our group. Sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.